Okay, I think we're live. Soon find out. Yeah, we're live. I can see myself. Hi, Chris. Now, people watching this for the first time are going to think I'm crazy. Theos, how you doing? Hi, Scott. Hi, Nikki. Hey, Warren. Corgeth, how you doing? Yo, bitch. Hey, Fanger. Hi, Ethan. Hey, Jamie. Katja Sonomans? I don't think I've seen you before. Am I saying your name right? Is it Katja? Hello, anyway. I've got part of my dinner stuck in my teeth. Hold on. Oh, it's in the back one. Oh well. Just have to sit there. I'll save it for later. Oh no, I got it. Got it. Hey Stuart. You're so drunk, really. Doing good, Warren. I hope you're doing good. You're Jeremy, by the way. Okay. Oh, Jeremy as in Jeremy, moderator on the Facebook page? What's that? ITAC 3 1983. How you doing? Vape Mafia. From Kuwait. I know. I don't know if is this the first time you've been in Vape Mafia? I don't think it is it? Because I know I've had other people from Kuwait. I don't know if it was you or maybe someone else. Dang, so what did you catch? Fuck all. That's it. I caught the sun. I've got sunburnt knees after I put loads of sun block on, and I still burnt my knees. Oh, you're from the Netherlands. Cool. And did I say your name right? Is it Katja? I like to get people's names right. Oh, okay, Jeremy, I got you. I won't remember you're Jeremy after about 30 minutes. I'll forget. Or you have to tell me every time you come in. Yeah, let's mute Ethan. FHD, how you doing? Almost, but good enough. Okay, I said Katja, Kaja, maybe. I don't know. All right, but it's going to be Katja. You said it was good enough. It's probably Katja. You probably don't pronounce the T, do you? What the hell was he? Mute wars. Yeah. Oh, it didn't give you a pop-up to click yes. Report, remove, user, timeout, block. Oh, just add him as a moderator, then he can go. Then you can have a war. Hey, Gavin. Scott says, have you used the Wasp Nano RDA? I haven't. No, I've not even heard of it. I said I don't. These last few weeks, well, a few months, I've just not caught up with anything. I've just been so busy. I've not even mixed. I've mixed one mix this week, and that was on JFM's. Oh, excuse me, I just had dinner. On JFM's live feed. J5, how you doing? First time on chat, cool. Have you tried 13th floor Elevapors Bermuda? I've been trying to clone it for 6 months. I'm missing something. Never tried it. I know one thing, I've got to get to this Vape Wild stuff. I think I've got a good idea of what's in it. Yeah. Got to get this clone. Somebody sent this to me a couple of weeks ago, and I've yet to mix. Although I have vaped 15 mil of it. Yeah, I've got a good idea what's in there. I think we'll get that one. You still got my mix that's like 3 months old. No worries. You're talking about the 63% one. And like I said, Stuart, I haven't mixed at all. And I've got to mix. I've got some clones for people. I've got my own stuff to be mixing for the channel. And I've got to be checking the 5,000 giveaway. I've got to get hold of the owner there. Tomorrow I will get hold of him. I'll try to. He may be on vacation, may not answer. But I want to get those packs shipped out to everybody. So I've held it off just a little bit because I was waiting for some flavours to steep. So if any of the winners are in here, I apologise. But those will be going out real soon. Evening, Chris. Have you tried Capella Fuji Apple? If so, how do you compare it to FA? I have it. I don't think I've mixed with it yet. But I'll soon tell you. Capella's got quite a few apples. Fuji will be under F. Must be in here somewhere. Find it in a minute. Fuji Apple. And then FA's Fuji Apple. Which I think they just call it Fuji now. Which will be in here somewhere. Fuji. Okay, let's go with Fuji from Flavor Art first. Just how as I remember it. Very strong. Strong, but just a great apple. And this one from Capella. Do you know what they are like? I mean, I'd say the FA one is a little stronger and maybe a bit more of like a Golden Delicious, not Golden Delicious, Granny Smith kind of apple. More on that lines than what the Capella is. The Fuji apple tastes like a good green apple from the Flavor Art one. The Capella one is not so it's a bit dull. They're both really good, but I'd say the Flavor Art one is kind of more fresh and crisp, and the Capella one's a little bit more dull. And I don't mean that as in flavour, I just mean as in the tartness area. Which neither of them are really that tart, but I'd say if you're mixing something and the Fuji apple is just the Fuji from Flavor Art, maybe just a little bit too much, like an apple pie maybe, where that one might be giving it a bit too much not just a bit too much tartness maybe. I think the other one would fit in pretty good. Yeah, 63%. I'm totally not worried. Too drunk to care. Having the feedback that we first said to confirm Kangatech was bad, part 1. Kangatech bag for strength and taste. Sister used a bottle of it on normal Smock V8 and hated it. Okay. And folks, if you're typing straight at me, type at DIY Vapor. You'll get the little red block come up if you look in the chat. If you look on the video, not your chat part, but the actual video itself, you'll see those little red blocks come up. That's what I'm looking for. When I find those, that's where I'm stopping, because I just take it for granted that everybody's talking to each other. Yeah, tell you the truth, Nikki, I just seen what you said there about Vape Wild. I'm not over the moon with them either. Tell you the truth, I don't know. There's nothing that really knocks me out. The Smurf cake I just thought was okay. The SC squared, which is strawberry and cream, is just, again, I can smell yellow cake in there. I can smell the strawberry, I smell the cream, the creaminess, but it's got Capella's yellow cake in it again. This one's a little different. This one's Hooch by Vape Wild, and it says it's blackberry and pomegranate. I smell grape. Yeah, I smell grape. So if I'm not planning on cloning that one, but I tried it a little bit earlier and I get grape out of it. It's too late now, the damage is done. Let's hope JFM doesn't come in. He'll probably show up sometime. And I've still got a bit of food back there. That's annoying. Yeah. I was gonna have to get it out with some shit later. Crispy, how you doing? Why it's a little quieter in here, I'm gonna get some vape done. I haven't sat down for a decent vape. I got home, had some dinner, and then came straight up here. I haven't vaped that much today. And I've got my all-day vape in here, which is funny enough. Is I call it my all-day vape. It's not really been my all-day vape lately. I've been on that Just Peachy, which is, I do like. That's a toss-up between the two now. Which one I like better? I think I still go back to my original all-day vape though and enjoy it. And I haven't got no Fresca. I had a Fresca. I just got boring water. I find it great to be popular on the chat with Chris. Encourages me, etc. Ready for Vape Fest, I think. Are you going to that Vape Fest? Before I forget, that Milkman recipe of yours has me and my brother hooked. It's freaking delicious, bud. Thanks for the share. Oh, you're welcome. I don't know which one you mean, because I've done 2 or 3 of them. But I guess you're talking about the latest one, which is... It's still not a one-to-one clone, but it's kind of in the neighbourhood of how that one tastes. It's funny, I put it on ELR, and somebody on there bashed me about it and said... oh, you ain't got no strawberry in it, and it's supposed to be a strawberry Pop-Tart. And I'm like, yeah, it doesn't taste of strawberry. I've never tasted strawberry in it. It tastes like caramel. Bed Dog, hello. Uh, John, how you doing? I'm on the all day vape as well. Nice one, Warren. Yeah, I love the stuff. There's something about it. It's like if you're vaping it all the time, like every day, um, you don't get much of the strawberry. You just get a lot of the cream, and then you go off of it for a few days and go on some other stuff, and then you come back and you're like, oh wow, strawberry. It's funny how it comes through. Rory says Vape Wild PGGB e-juice, $500 a bottle. Holy crap! Is that is that being sarcastic, or I'm gonna look it up. Most expensive e-juice of all time, PGGB. I think I watched a YouTube video on that stuff. Let's have a look what's in there. Uh, Come on, what's supposed to be in it? Holy shit. Oh yeah, yeah, it's got a whole bunch of shit in it. I think I watched a video on it where it was a vape store, and the guys in there tried it, and they did say it was one of the best e-juices they've ever tasted, and they said they taste all sorts of stuff in it. But holy shit, yeah, that would be a good one to clone, wouldn't it? It's someone's birthday around the convention time. I wonder whose that is, Nikki. Yeah, $500 for a bottle of juice. Holy crap. Definitely doing the wrong thing here. I should be perfecting a juice and charging $500 for it. What does PGGB stand for, I wonder? Oh well, not going to read no more of it. $500 bottle of juice. I remember Suicide Bunnies having was it $100 bottle? And it was their mother's milk, and it had been steeped for 6 months, and it came in a special box and everything. I remember when that thing came out. That was a couple of years ago, and someone got really bashed for it on one of the forums. I think it might have been ELR forum, because someone said they bought it and everyone bashed the shit out of him. And then someone actually with a bit of common sense came on and said he's here talking about some juice he bought. If he can afford it, he can afford it. Don't bash him. And I was like, yeah, no shit. If you've got $100 to burn, then try it. Chris McGregor, how you doing? Stephen Clark, hi there, my friend. Just got the live stream alert. Have you got my parcel yet? Sent it last week. Hope you are well, and thank you for replying to me on Facebook. I know how hard you sent it last week. I have not got it. Did you got your tracking number, Stephen? Because I definitely didn't get anything. The only thing I got was from Bull City Flavors. Yeah, see if you've got your tracking number, if you got your receipt from the post office or wherever you done it from, and check where it is. Just double check the address as well, unless it's on the doorstep. Give me 1 second. I want to make sure it's not sat on the doorstep out there in the sun. I'll ask my wife if she's seen anything. Okay. Nope, definitely no packages. Getting ready to TP start making my juice, my own juice, and join your channel. Thanks for the great help. You're welcome, bud. If it helps someone start making their own, it's all good. It's worthwhile doing it. They also did another one, 100,000 juice. You've got to be shitting me. Does nicotine make your juice harsh? Last couple of mixes, juice is very harsh on throat, but got my nick from same company previously. How'd you store it, Chris? I mean, it could have gone bad. Talking about a video you've seen on Ryan's channel. Sorry, I've lost that. They also... Yeah, I don't remember where I seen mine. Who was it said? Stephen. For some reason it only tracks up to the customs in the UK. After that it's down to UPS. Stephen, you know I'm not in the UK, right? Oh, okay. To USPS, it definitely left the UK. Okay, I didn't realise it was international. If it's international, yeah, that's it. I'd be very surprised if I got it yet. I thought you meant it was from within the States. I was like, that's weird. But no, if it's international, it'd come over here, it'd sit in Chicago or somewhere for anywhere up to a week. Sometimes it'd be just a day, but sometimes it'd be a week. But no, you should be good. I'll let you know once I got it. Bed dog, that's funny as shit. Just get up from a live broadcast and walks away. Yep. The way I've always seen it, Bed dog, there's no I mean, look at the state of my room behind me. This is where I live. This is my shit. I don't make anything look nice or try and polish anything. I'm just some guy like you folks that mixes juice and enjoys it. And I've never worried about all the crap that comes with it. I cuss and I say what I normally do. I just talk to you folks like I do anyone else. And that's how I've always done my videos. Ryan Hall's channel. Okay. Have you tried or thought about trying a Reese's peanut butter cup type recipe? Diggy, I have. I've done quite a few of them and they always turn out like shit. But I do have a new peanut butter from a different company which smells pretty good. I'm going to give it another try. I think what it is, I don't like vaping chocolate, which doesn't help when I'm trying to put recipes together, because they could be the best thing since sliced bread and I wouldn't know it, because to me it's like and when I try anything with peanut butter, it's the same. So I think it might just be my taste buds, because I've mixed a couple other people's juices in the past where people have said, oh, this thing's brilliant, oh, I love it, and I think, okay, I'll try it. I'm not going to mention whose. It's not JFM, by the way. I've liked everything JFM's put out, so just in case you're wondering. But I've tried some other people's, and I've tried them, and I've been like, what the hell do people see in that? I don't know, so maybe I've just got different taste to everyone else. Well, we all have, right? But I need to try that Reese's again. Maybe what I need to do is put one together and then ask somebody else to try it and see what they think. But the trouble is, that's not going to do me much good, because to hone in, to get used to something and make it work, you've got to be able to like it. and then when you vape it, you can see what's missing. You know, like with the chocolate, does it need a bit more sweetness? Does it need a little bit more bitterness for the chocolate? You know, is the peanut butter too strong? Is it this? Is it that? You know, all the stuff I can do with strawberries and creams and other fruits and tobaccos, I can't seem to do with chocolate and peanut butter. I can't. Let's have a look. Oh, Stephen says cool. Yeah, I think we'd be all right, Stephen. Once I get it, I'll let you know. Yeah, US and UK post is shit. Do you know what? Within the US, it's actually pretty damn good, I must admit. Even if it's on the other side of the country, if they send it priority mail, which doesn't cost that much through the United States Postal Service, it's you'll get it in 2 days. Scott, I watch all your videos, and you're right. Buying flavors is addicting. I've been mixing since May, and I have 221 so far. Yeah, I had about 350, 400 before the Delosi come through. And when Delosi's flavors come in, there was 110 of them. So I've got over 500. There's people out there that have got loads more. I think JFM has got a shitload. And I know some other, Lorenzo, one of the viewers and Facebook guys, he has got, I don't know, he must have up over 1,000. You've never seen nothing like it. But for me, I do want to expand, but right now I can't get the grips of everything I've got. There's still some over there I've never actually used. I've just took the lid off, smelt it, dabbed it on my finger and tasted it, and then put it back. So I need to get through the ones I got before I go. The only reason I put in a order the other day was to help the Texas Relief thing. You know, the Ball City Flavors was donating some of the proceeds that day, so I went ahead and put an order in. I thought I put $50 in. It ended up being like 122. Nikki says, "Oh, hang on. Hello from a rainy UK. Love your recipes." Thank you, Simon. Welcome aboard. Nikki says, "Be you." I mean, we are all basically visiting him. Do you know what? I kind of feel like that. It's like opening the door and having some friends round. I shouldn't talk too soon, but I don't think anyone's ever come in here and been a real ass. I think one person, I'd never seen what they actually said, but someone muted them before I ever seen it. But I do like the live feeds. It's very. I think it's a lot more constructive in a way. You know, it's not just one way where it's just me talking. You can't say anything back. You know, it's questions and answers and discussions. Same here, but I hate chocolate and any nut main flavored juice. Yeah, the nuts is what I'm okay with, like a butter pecan or something like that. But I've got one called Nut Mix. I think it's by Flavor Art. That one's a strange one, but I think it's got its place somewhere. I will find it. Just ordered a Limitless RDTA Classic Edition and found out after ordering it will be coming from the UK. Now I have to wait a damn month for it to come. That sucks. I just got the new Real Flavors SC Peanut Butter cup. It is really good. Well, that's cool. Do you know what? I ordered Real Flavors for the first time the other day. I've seen them out there. I've seen people. I've seen it in recipes, and I've heard people talking about it. And I thought, let's try some. So I bought, I don't know, half a dozen, 6 or 8, something like that. And so far, from what I tasted on my hand, I thought they're pretty good. There was one out of my video that I particularly liked. I even put it to one side. It was their free one. It was the strawberry, I think. But they just sent a complimentary sample. That one was really good. maybe it's not. Diggy Small says maybe it's not you. Maybe it's just really hard to make a good one. I haven't seen many popular premiums that with that profile. Maybe it's just one of the hardest to make a good one. I'm thinking, right, I think it's got to be masked somehow. Like maybe start with like an ice cream and then build up. Do you know what? That's where I'm going to go with it next time, because I've made a good Neapolitan ice cream, and you can taste the strawberry, you can taste the chocolate, you can taste the vanilla, and it's very nice. It's very vaporable with some Moo Moo milk, if you remember that one from a few months ago. So maybe I should start out with like an ice cream base, but one that's not got a lot of vanilla. Actually, I just got one which has got no vanilla in it. I think it was real flavors actually. So maybe I'll start with that and then build on top of it. Maybe that'll make the chocolate a bit more creamier and a bit more palatable. I'm hoping. And we'll see how it goes. Any ideas for a nice jam roly-poly recipe? Yeah, that sounds damn good. Well, I just, again, real flavors. I just got in jam on toast, I think it was. Oh, God. French toast, baked bread, and there was another one as well. To get me around, to get me over onto that sort of stuff. But yes, I'd like to make one as well. But ideas for one? I would probably start out with the obvious ones, like sweet strawberry and strawberry ripe mixed together, with strawberry ripe being probably 50% more than the sweet. So something like 4% strawberry sweet, 6% strawberry ripe. Put in 0.5% of FA's blackcurrant, and that's not my idea. That's from Fresh03, which he found that little trick, and that's it works great. I believe it's his anyway. But yeah, add about 0.5% of FA blackcurrant, which will make it into like a jam. And from there, okay, it's got to be sweet. You're going to need some sweetener. I would use something like maybe just TFA's brown sugar. Try maybe something like waffle, or you need to get something on the pastry side. Maybe even like a strawberry shortcake mixed with like a waffle mix or something like that to get you there. I've not tried it, so but that's kind of where I'd be thinking. I'd be pulling acetyl pyrazine would be pretty good as well, which everyone says it's kind of nutty. I find it bready. But yeah, that's kind of how I would tackle it, or start anyway. Ethan, no one's been an ass except Stuart. Yeah. Yeah, he's drunk. He'll keep on typing for a little bit, and then he's going to just fall asleep. Actually, he won't, because I know that, because he's always here to the end. What's the best tank for flavour? I work in the driving industry, so dripping isn't ideal. Do you know what? I hate to say this, and it's the first time I'm ever going to say it. I would go with a smock tank, like the TFV Baby or something, and buy the coils. I'll tell you why. You don't have to worry about. Well, I say you don't have to worry about it leaking. I had the last one leak. There's no pissing around with it. But for me, I got TFEs, and I make my own coils, which they do leak sometimes. I'm not perfect, but most of the time I'm pretty good with them. This Kylene is excellent. I still get a leak out of it every now and again, but a very, very good tank. Everybody loves this thing. So I would say the Kylene, and it comes with two different size glasses, two different size tanks. So I've got it in its big mode right now. But yeah, the Kylene, or Kylan as some people have said it is, but I'm calling it the Kylene because it hasn't got an A in it. Yeah, that's what I would go for. And the OBS engine's pretty good as well. Except it's fucked me around the last couple of days, where it's been saturated. and I think it's the coils I got in there. I got some big like 3mm open coils, and I think I'm saturating it too much. So I'm gonna change the coils in it and see if that makes a difference. But when it was working good, the OBS was great. You didn't have to worry about leaking. Desiree, or was it Desiree? I think it's Desiree. Any recommendations on Nick, or if anyone has any recommendations? Liquid Barn's real good. I mean, you got quite a lot. You got Nick River, Liquid Barn, Nicotine Labs. You can go to eCig Express. I always used to have their nicotine for like the first 18 months of vaping, and it was always good. But I do like Liquid Barns just because the bottles it comes in with the little, I think it had the squeezy lid on it. I may have put it on there myself. But the bottles it comes in are pretty good, and they keep the light out. But I've not had any problems with theirs. And I think the last lot of nicotine I got was actually from Nicotine Labs, and that was very good. I've got that in the freezer right now because I'm trying to get rid of some Nick I've already got open. But yeah, I can vouch for Nicotine Labs. Alright, now I'm going down. Oh Christ, do you know what? I've been talking too long. Wow, I'm way behind. Bear Dog, new to vape in about 5 weeks and still trying to find an all-day flavour. Hopefully following some of your directions I'll hit the nail on the head and get completely off the nasty cigs. Bear Dog, just go ahead and type at DIY Vapor, type it in block capitals, and tell me what your favourite sort of stuff is. Is it creams? Is it fruits? Is it tobaccos, pastries, or is it a combination of them? Let me know, and I'll probably put you onto a couple of things that I like and see if it's your cup of tea. Stephen Clark, got the gummy bear concentrate you said about last stream, mixed it up. Don't know, but didn't like it too much. Could you shout out a quick recipe and then check if I went the right way with it? Well, let me know what you did with it and what gummy bear is it? Is it my favorite gummy bear is Flavor West. I've got the other one. I've got Gummy Candy by TFA, but I've not really used it that much, and a few people have said it tastes of something. I can't remember what it was, but it's got an off taste to it. But I've not used it. Go away, Stephen Clark. It's not Kylan. I ain't got an A in it. It's not got an A. It's Kylan. Look. There's no damn A in it. Look. I'm not listening to you. Blah, blah, blah. I'm going to block that out. I'm going to mute Stephen Clark. Stephen, you're blocked. Just messing with you. I can't call it Kylan. I just can't. Reminds me of that damn cartoon as well that my daughter used to watch. I can't remember which one it was, but that girl's name in that was Kylan. That used to annoy me as well. Jesse Freck, how you doing? Blinky, anyway, thanks. You've helped me a lot in a short time with your knowledge. Well, thank you. Talking about me, I'll be here. I'll be here still. I'm asleep or got bored. Well, I hope you don't get bored. Hey Chris, finally made it home from work in time to catch a live stream. Just wanted to say thank you for what you do for the community. Well, you're very welcome, and I appreciate the thanks. Rory says at Stuart Clark, FY gummy bears at 3%. I didn't really like it either. Flavor West flavors are sometimes inconsistent. Yeah, I mean, you can try it more. I think when I first got it, I tried it at like 2% and liked it. Then I made it for someone else, and I thought, I better make it stronger. This is going back like almost 2 years. And I tried it, and I thought, that ain't bad, and I made it at like 6%. And then the more I vaped it, I was like, this ain't as good as it used to be. And then the next batch I made was at like 3%, and I really liked it. But I don't know if I've got any laying around. I think every time I make it, I vape it real quick. Don't think I have. It'd be in a big bottle. No. Desiree says PG or VG base Nick. Is it mainly preference? It is, but it depends how much you buy at a time. What I would suggest is to get like 250 ml of PG nicotine. I always used to have it in VG, but the trouble is with that, it separates real easy, and you've got to shake it vigorously. With the PG, you can take a little bit out, take like 10 ml out into a 10 ml bottle, and use that for your mixing, and put the rest of it in the freezer, and it will keep in the freezer for ages. I believe years. It stays in there it'll keep for a long time. Then all you got to do is get out the freezer, give it a quick shake, because it won't freeze, and then take out another 10 ml and go on about your business again. But you can't do that with VG, because yeah, it comes out almost solid. You can't get it out. I can't. Guilherme? I can't pronounce the name. The Pharaoh is great. I've not tried it, but for someone whoever asked that question earlier, that might be worth a try. I have all night. Take your time, man. I've got time. Let's have a look. What? Yeah, okay. He said there. FW gummy bear. Damn, I need to catch up here. Holy shit. Oh, someone said there. Ethan said gummy candy is very plasticky. So you are using FW, yeah, Flavor West gummy bear. Yeah, I don't know what the issue is there. I really like it, and I like it about 3%. But I mean, try it a little bit more. Is it just the fact that it's not strong enough, or it just doesn't taste right, or it goes a bit mute after a while? Super Broken, have you cloned Apple Hubba Bubba Chubba? Apple Hubba Chubba. I said Hubba Bubba, but or however it's called. I guess it's Hubba Bubba, the bubble gum. No, I've never tried it. Or are you just talking about the actual bubble gum in general? If it is, I don't even remember what it tastes like. It's probably been 30 odd years since I've chewed any bubble gum. Stephen Clark, love you too. Just jokes, mate. Stuart, marry me. Love your vids too much. I couldn't marry you. You're damn drunk, Stuart. I swear you'd come home and beat me. So far I've been vaping a unicorn milk, apple pie, and a s'mores flavors. But I'm open to suggestions. Custard and cake would be nice. Okay. Have you tried my all day vape? Because that's on the same lines as unicorn milk and mother's milk. That's kind of what it was based off of. It was I made it because when I first started, I looked at somebody else's recipe, and I don't remember who it was, but they had a recipe for either mother's milk or unicorn milk or something like that, and I tried it and I didn't like it. There was something wrong with it, and I don't remember what. It was a while ago now. I've been on this stuff for like 2.5 years, but so I changed the recipe and I put dragon fruit in it. I don't think there was dragon fruit originally. I upped the strawberry. I downed some of the other stuff. I think I swapped them out for different brands and came up with that one I liked. and been on it ever since. But if you need the recipe, just let me know. Or I can just put. Do you know what? Underneath this video, if you look in the links down towards the bottom, there is a link for a Dropbox premium folder and a Dropbox normal recipe folder. If you go to the premium folder, there's that's basically all of my favorites in there. It's got the all day vape in there. It says Chris's ADV, I think is what it's called. Super broken. Hope I did it correctly this time. Have you cloned Apple Chubba Bubba? I think it's Hubba Bubba, unless it's a juice called Chubba Bubba. Either way, I haven't. No. I can't figure out how to get a good green apple. Well, do you want me to let you in on something here? Nor can I. I've got just about every apple you can get, and I haven't tried for a while. But when I first started vaping, that was like the first thing I ever bought was Apple Candy by TFA and some other apple. And I fell flat on my face because I love apple vapes. I did make one good. I made a couple of good ones. Actually, there's one right here. Angry Apple, I think it is. Yeah, I have got one good one. For me, anyway. And the Swamp Thing clone was pretty good. But I want a apple vape. Do you know what? I've got one on the desk over there. I want an apple vape that tastes like Jolly Ranchers. I don't mean somewhere in the ballpark, like somebody's clone or something. I mean tastes like Jolly Ranchers. I've got pretty close. I think the last one I looked at was from somebody else. It says AJR's Rancher or something like that. And I'm trying to think who AJR is. It was their initials. But they sent me a recipe. And I made it and I liked it, and then I made some changes to it and it came up pretty good. So that was kind of my favourite apple. But yeah, it's not as easy as it sounds. It's really not. Well, none of it is really. It's just like trying to bake a good cake. Taxilla Vapes, hey there, how you doing? I think I seen Train Sonic. Did I see Train Sonic come in just a minute ago as well? Yeah, actually, I see Bed Dog talking to him. I don't see... Oh, Train Sonic up there. Okay, how you doing, Train? Good to see you in here, man. If you guys go on ELR, look up Train Sonic. He's got some great recipes there. Vape Mafia. I wonder DIY is difficult for us who stays in Middle East. Difficult to import concentrates. Yeah, I'd imagine it is. Desiree, thanks bud, we'll give it a shot. Just trying to find what's going to work best for me. Appreciate it. Do you know what, I've got to go back and find out what it was. Go back and see what it was that we were talking about. Oh god, I'm lost now. There's too much going on now. Alright, I'll try and keep up. Fanger, previous comment. Oh no, you're not going to do this to me, are you, Fanger? I don't know what you mean by that. I'm sorry guys, I am well behind here. I'm talking too much. Let's get back down to where we are. Okay. I placed an order with Ball City last week and got that sample of real flavours, raw strawberry, like you did. Looks promising. Does, smells really good and tastes really good. Stephen Clark, FW Gummy Bear 6%, TPA Strawberry 7% was what I went for. That sounds pretty good actually. You know, it's good to get a use for TPA Strawberry as well, because I've got it and I just always tend to go for Strawberry Ripe or Red Touch or something like that. I need to start using some of the other strawberries. Actually, I did buy a bunch of different strawberries again this time. You almost made it. My name hard to say by English folks. Okay. I'm not going to try and say it again. Your vids would be Your vids would be with black eyes. I know what you're talking about now. David Leone, how you doing? Uh, did someone go plenty? I didn't catch any fucking fish today. Do you know what? This is what happened here. I'm going to take up some more valuable time here. There we go. Let's get that chat rolling on. I went fishing last night and took my daughter with me. And it was like her first time camping outside of our house because we've done it in the backyard. So I took her fishing with me. And yeah, we get there and she all of a sudden gets a stomach bug. And she is just very, very sick. And then it rained on us halfway through putting the tent up. And yeah, it was just a disaster. So we packed up all my wet gear, which I've got a landing net in there. Once it gets wet, it smells of fish. Put it in my brand new car, everything's soaking wet. So I've got my lovely car smells of fish right now. Very much I can do about it. So, and she was really sick. It was horrible. I'm getting the missing ingredients to your unicorn milk. Okay, this morning in the mail. Oh, cool. At least you know I love your vape mixing. Plus, I always have the option of gun being American almost. Sun being American, I guess. No, I don't know. I don't know what you mean there. Double apple is about the best one I have found so far from Capella. I've got that one as well, Stephen. I've got a bunch. I think some of the best ones I got is Flavora. They do a Granny Smith, a green apple, and a sour apple. They are really good. Of course, they're more expensive than the other ones, but then they are highly concentrated. But I really do like those. One of my top 3 favorite mixes at the moment. That's a damn good question, David. Obviously, my old day vape is always there. Just Peachy is the other one, which I've started making it in a larger one now. And let's see, I've just made one, and the video come out not so long ago for like last week or the week before. For Devon custard, Ambrosia custard, and I know a few people that are absolutely raving about it and said it's great. I'm not the biggest custard fan, but when I made it, I knew what I wanted it to taste like, and it does taste like it, and it is very, very good. I think that one there was kind of, without making my head swell, I done it first time. I got all the flavours out, all the creams, all the custards, smelt each one, and started just taking them and putting them back. And once I got one that I thought, yeah, that could work, I put it to the side, and I ended up with about 12, and then I knocked out a few more of those, and I think I've got like 7 ingredients, and they made a custard, Ambrosia Devon custard, and it was perfect. Like the first shot, I couldn't believe it. When I vaped it, I was like, oh wow, this is something special. I would have just thought that I would have just kept on trying and never got anywhere near it. I know the beer clone is probably going to be in that top 3. Yeah, I mean the beer clone, I'm not going to really put it there, David, just because it's a clone, so it's like copying somebody else's juice. But yeah, that's quite an accomplishment. I really was really happy with that one. But then that Just Peachy is a spin-off from it, which I think is even better. It's got a couple of other things in it, and I think it's just a bit sharper. Still got that nice peach taste and everything, but it's just got a little bit more kick to it. Someone said the milkman. Right, I'm going to try and catch up here. Far too lost on chat, aren't you, considering it's Labor Day tomorrow? Yeah, I am lost. I'm going to go through this real quick now. Any suggestions for a nice grape flavour? I've tried in Aware grape, but I can't vape that. It makes me feel sick. Grape Candy by TFA. And what's their other one called? David, you know, because you sent me it. Is it Juicy Grape? Or is it just... I've got them both in blue bottles over here. says. Now, there they are. Grape candy and grape juice. I knew it had something to do with juice. Grape candy and grape juice by TFA. They're two, and if you want a recipe for it, go back through my videos. Sometime in the last 3 or 4 weeks, I've done a grape airhead. That is, I love grape, but I couldn't get a good grape vape. And then I tried a grape airhead in the store one day, and I was like, holy shit, that reminds me of one of those grapes I got. So I come home and made a grape airhead, and it's really good. I made a good green apple Jolly Rancher. It's not what I'm looking for though. I want the sour green apple that my local vape shop sells. Okay. Yeah, you will probably want to be on the side, on the lines of, seriously, Flavora's sour apple and Granny Smith are two really good sour apples. Vape Mafia, Chris, we Middle East DIY are facing troubles. Very hard to get concentrates. I need your suggestions how to solve this issue on us. Vape, I really don't know. I don't live there, so I don't know what issues you're having, but try and remember that this stuff is, I can understand you having problems getting nicotine, but the rest of it is really food flavorings, so I don't know why they would be strict on them. So I'm not quite sure. You should be out, if you can order confectionery and stuff like that from other countries, you should be able to order these food flavorings. But yeah, without being there, I'm not sure what your options are. If I lived in Europe somewhere, I could tell you a little bit better, because, you know, it'd be somewhere a bit closer to home. But yeah, I'm really not sure. I'm sorry, I'm not much help there. Hopefully, maybe someone else can answer that for you. Just made a Devon custard the other day, waiting for it to steep a bit. Yeah, I've been wanting one for so long. Just to, you know, rather than these thick eggy custards and other vanilla custards and stuff like that, I just wanted something that just tasted like Devon custard. And I've got it laying around somewhere. I'll get it out some other time. But it's been steeping, and I'm wondering, it was really good when I done a shake and vape on it, and I'm wondering after it's steeped whether I'm going to like it as much. Because I don't think I really like the custards when they've developed too much. I love the creams, but not the custard so much. Try this again. How badly do you think smoking dulls your taste buds? I think pretty good, pretty bad, I think. I know after I quit smoking, when I joined the army, oh God, 20 years ago, went into the recruitment office, walked outside, and I was with my mother. She took me over there to, she gave me a ride over there to fill out the paperwork. And I come outside and I screwed up my packet of cigarettes and threw them in the trash. She said, oh, that won't last. Well, I never smoked for a year after that. And I must admit, everything tasted a hell of a lot better. The only trouble is all coughing up the phlegm for the next 3 or 4 weeks. But after that, it's all good. And then it's, everything does taste better. Have you ever had banana bondage from Adore Liquid e-liquid? No, David, I haven't, and everyone keeps talking about it. And then I was on JFM's live feed the other night, and he gave me a link to Adore e-liquid, and I bookmarked it. And I've not been back on the computer since. Or I've been on my phone, but not on the computer. I've just not had a chance. I think I'm going to try and catch up with everything tomorrow morning. Go through some things, get caught up, and do some mixing. Any chance of a blackcurrant cream menthol mix? I was kind of talking about this the other day, Fanger. Obviously the rest of my family's in England. My older brother, he vapes, and he's on Zeus Juice, the Black, I think it is what it's, or Black Reloaded. One of those. It used to be called Black Astaire, I think, and then it was the Black, and then there's a Black Reloaded. But it's basically a blackcurrant menthol thing. And it did. I tried some when I was over there. It did taste pretty good. It was very strong though, very strong menthol. A bit too strong for me, but it was nice. But as for making one, I'll tell you, everybody in the channel right now, as for making anything in the next 4 weeks is just 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 a no-go. I've got so much I've got to do. I've got one in the mail from England, coming to be cloned. I've got one here that needs to be cloned. Then I've got my own one that I went and bought, and I bought it just for cloning, and I've not done anything on it yet. I've got recipes, new ones that I need to come up with for the channel itself, you know, to keep things ticking along. And then I've got 110 flavors from Delosi that I need to be making recipes with, and backing them. So yeah, right now trying to get anything together is a pain in the butt. But if I've got to make new recipes, so it's kind of maybe that's something on the Facebook page, or maybe I should put a post up on my website, and people can put in the comments kind of what they want, and maybe I can look at them. Damn delicious. I haven't tried just peachy, but I will go back for a recipe and mix it up now. Yeah, just peachy is worth it. It's really good. Put it this way, I really love the beard, but I have not touched the beard clone since I made just peachy. I haven't gone back to it. Stuart, I'm not reading that out. Be a UK wife or husband. Next time you get up, grab me a beer, will you? Yeah, no shit. Super Broken, Green Apple, Jolly Rancher, Juicy Peach, Double Watermelon, Double Apple, Juicy Lemon, or a tart or sour flavor. Steep time 1 week. When you say a tart or sour flavor, I'll tell you what is really good that I'm really impressed with is Capella's Cranberry. You put a dot of that on your hand and go like that and it'll pucker your lips up. It's really good. I'll take a screenshot of that, and that maybe I'll mix that one up. Maybe. Ordered some FW Swedish fish. What's a good recipe to use it with? Oh God, what's Stuart Halls? You can help me here. Oh, I've got a. Thank you, David. I just read your message. I appreciate it. Where was I going? It's called Juicy Fish. I remember that now. Juicy Fish, and it should be in here. It is in that premium folder as well, I believe. But Stuart Halls, if you can help me out here, I'd appreciate it. But here's oh, actually, you said FW fish, didn't you? This is with TFA Swedish Gummy, but try it with the Flavor West one. Just swap out Swedish Gummy for Flavor West. You may have to tweak the percentage, but I'd stay around 3 or 4% for the Flavor West one, but I'm not quite sure how strong it is. Keep it up, try and hold it up there for a bit longer. It's weird because I've got to do everything back to front. Alright, I bet that's enough for Stuart to get that. He's normally pretty quick. Where are we? What happened to the monster custard? Nothing happened to it. It's right here. I know it is because I've seen it earlier. There it is. Do you know what? I've got a... What's in this one? I can put it in here. I'll try that one in a second. There, right in front of me. Let's get caught up with this chat. Going to mix your Devon custard. I haven't got flavour or a custard. Does that take a main flavour profile? It does help a huge amount, just because it's not as rich as some of the other custards. Shit, I need to go look at my recipe. 1 second. I'll tell you what I'll give you an idea of what you could sub it with. Devon custard. Custard flavor, okay. Vanilla custard. What I would do is use Flavor Arts custard at 2%. Yeah, Flavor Arts custard at 2%. It's not going to be the same, but I think it will. It's got a kind of lemony flavor. Shit, I can't talk. To it, but I think it's subtle enough to be in there. I wouldn't take that one out and up any of the other ones in there. So yeah, take it out and do like 2% of FA's custard, Flavor Arts custard. Let's have a look. A couple things. I've got about 3 bottles of the Banana Bondage one shot. If you have time to clone it, there's a lot of people that would be very interested in it. I can send you some of it. Go ahead and send it on. Big OK. CBD in e-juice. What the fuck does CBD stand for? Oh, okay. I don't know much about it. I'm just looking at it for the first time now. I will read up on it. It's not something that it's not something I've got any knowledge of. Maybe someone else in here has, but I just looked at what it is and I can kind of see that it is a question that I'd have as well. David said, I'm going to make up Just Peachy, the cranberry from Cap. Can it be subbed with anything? I have TPA cranberry, but I don't know if they do what Cap cranberry does. I said crap cranberry, Cap cranberry, crap cranberry. Yeah, try it. If TFA's got if you put a dab of it on your hand, David, and touch it with the end of your tongue, you get a really sour note from the TFA cranberry. If you do, sub it with it. If you don't, then use TFA sour at about 2%. That'll get you the closest to it. Yeah, that's where I would go with it. But if that other one is sour enough, I'll tell you what, folks, you're going to have to slow down on this chat. I cannot catch up. You said you wouldn't read it, but still, yeah. Have you done any black cherry recipes yet? Negative. Something I have got on the desk over there, I've actually got a cherry airhead that I picked up today. And I may try a cherry one. That's something else I haven't been very successful with, is cherry vapes. Quick question, Chris, have you used TFA Smooth in any of your mixes? And if so, what is your recommendations on the way to utilize it in a mix? I have used it, and I can't remember what mix I used it in. But it does do what it says it does. So if you were I would say like tobacco mixes would really lend itself to it, because I find that some tobaccos are quite harsh, and they need to be, because people are coming off screts, and if you want a tobacco, it should have a good throat hit. But if you want to smooth that off, if you've got like say like a butterscotch tobacco or a vanilla tobacco or a caramel tobacco or something like that, you know, the stuff that mixes well with it, add some smooth with it and it takes the rough edges off. Doesn't make it smooth or creamy or anything like that, but it just takes those high notes down a little bit. And I have used it in a mix, and I can't tell you which one it is. Stuart, thanks for typing that out for me, that recipe. I appreciate it, bud. Just Peachy, go to 99 Juices. Hold on 1 second. Oh, why is that doing that? I do new tab and it doesn't give me my... I'll have it for you in just a second. Just Peachy, right there. copy. Oop. Crap, I've shut down my chat window. Okay. That's that link that I just put up is for the Just Peachy recipe. Okay. Can't find Just Peachy. Someone else said it as well. Okay, yeah, it's there. Oh, okay. So it's basically like cannabis oil, I guess. I'll look up on it because, like I said, I don't know anything about it. If it is something like I don't know what that is, and it might be something completely different. But if it is something like cannabis in vape, there are actual YouTube videos, I guess, that are still out there of how to extract cannabis and put it into an e-liquid. And if it is to be used as a pain reliever for, you know, legitimate reasons, then yes, I think it should be used. But and if I still smoked weed, I'd like to try it. But I don't smoke weed anymore, and I can't because of random drug screening at where I work, and I can't lose my job. Can't risk that. So yeah, I don't smoke weed anymore. Thank you for looking and interested in additive. From what I've seen, a lot of health benefits and interested in pain relief. Yeah. Do you know what, Big? I will definitely. You know, I'm gonna write. Let me write a note here. CBD. It's probably spelled cannabis wrong, but hell, I know what it is. All right, I'll look that up. That'd be something I can do a bit of reading over a coffee tomorrow morning. Stuart, you're welcome. You know I type, as you know me well. Got extension on Chrome to take screenshots, so easy to do. Okay, cool. At the Vapor, thank you so much, buddy. I was actually sweating, thinking I'm not going to get to try it. No, it's all out there. If you can't find something, just let me know. That same site right there that I sent you to, the beard clone is in there. Just click on my name there. There's the new one, Funberry, Strawberry Crunch, Strawberry Kiwi, the beard clone, Graham's RY4 if you like a tobacco every now and again. But me, I like a tobacco every now and again, but it's not often. But the Graham's RY4 is one really good. I've got my cheesecake in there, Screwball ice cream, Milkman clone. There's going to be a lot more on here as well. I just haven't got time to. I haven't had the time yet to do them. I've got tons to add to it, and I've got tons to add to my site as well, and I haven't done that yet. And I've not been on the Facebook page much, and I've not been on YouTube much, but I'm still around, just earning a living. Stephen Clark, CBD or cannabidol, cannabis oil, I guess, is a legal non-intoxicating from the hemp cannabis plant, often viewed as the counterpoint to THC. All right. Exactly. When I looked at the price, it was far too much for the CBD stuff. Hey, guess what? I'm caught up with the chat. How'd you like that, motherfuckers? Yeah. Don't type anything at DOA Vapor. I'm about to try Monster Custard. And yes, I did call you motherfuckers. Does anyone watch the Vaping Bogan? If you haven't watched the Vaping Bogan, you have got to do it. It's funny as shit. He calls his viewers assholes, dickheads, cunts, all sorts. And the first time I watched it, I subscribed within 30 seconds. It was funny as shit. Yeah, so remember that Vaping Bogan. After my live feed, you need to go watch one of them. He does and he has a brewski. He has a beer every time as well. He opens up a different beer that he's never tried. Australian guy, funny as shit, weird looking bastard. I think he's got those gauges and that in his ears, but funny as hell. And you can tell that's who he is in real life as well. He's not putting anything on. That's just the way he is. All right, Monster Custard coming right up. Is the battery going? New battery. Those batteries are getting old. They're not lasting very long. Glad I bought all new ones for my new mods. I'm still using the old ones for the old mods. Right. It's annoying that you got to press this 5 times to get it started. That's something I really like about this. The RX200. You just put the batteries in there and it's on. Trekstar, $5. Thank you very much. I work at Amazon long hours, and like I said, this was the first live chat I've called, so thanks again for sharing your knowledge. Well, thank you, buddy. Big shout out to you, Trekstar69. If you work at Amazon, I'm an Amazon affiliate as well. And for everybody in here, the links under this video, if you buy anything from Amazon, I mean you buy anything, buy a TV from there, if you buy something vape related or whatever. I mean, I've got a bunch of vape related stuff underneath this video. If you go to Amazon and you're buying anything, just click on one of those links first, and then I get a commission from whatever you buy. I just told my father-in-law the other day, he's about to put in a couple $100 order for something. And also there's Fastech links under there as well. So the same thing there. If you go into Fastech to purchase anything, click one of the Fastech links underneath before you go there. It'll take you to their site, and then whatever you buy, I get commission for. It ain't a lot. It's 2, 3, 4, 5%, something like that. But hell, it helps pay for. It doesn't cost you guys anything, and it just helps pay for flavors and shit. Right, let's get back to this. That is very, very good. Do you remember we made it? We made it and we tried it 3 weeks later, and it was good, and I said it needs more steeping. Then I think we tried it 5 weeks later, and I said, yeah, it's better, but it needs more steeping. Well, this was made on June the 11th. We are now on September 3rd. So, oh my God, guys, September 3rd. I've been in this country 14 years to the day. I came over September 3rd, 2003. I flew in September 3rd. Just noticed that. 14 years. Monster Custard was made on the 11th of June, so that's basically a 3-month steep. And it is good now. I can't remember what the custard level was, but I think it was like 7% of Capella's vanilla custard, and then some other stuff in it. Let's turn the wattage up here. Needs more watts. This is worth it, guys. If you don't mind waiting for the steep time, go ahead and make yourself I'd make yourself 100 mil at least, and just put it back and forget about it for 3 months, and then yeah, then have a hit. Yeah. Do you know what, Stuart? I'm gonna be I'll be a US citizen very soon. As long as they take me. But I've put in the application, I've had my fingerprints and all that shit taken, and I think the next thing they'll call me up for an interview, me and my wife, probably have to go to one, and then I got to take that little test and then get sworn in. So, but I still keep, I believe I keep dual citizenship. I can still keep the US and a British passport. And I'll always be British. Let's have a look at my... It's not often I show my tattoos. Born English, die English. That'd always be on there. So... Oh, they don't? Do you know what? I never put them up. The owner of that site put them up for me, because I told him I didn't have much time. They come up for me. Yeah, I've got it. Yeah. I don't know what problem that is then, because I just clicked them both and they both come up straight away with the recipes. Oh, are you logged in? Maybe it's something. Maybe it's something you can only do if you're logged in. Maybe no, you can still see that. You should be able to. Yeah, I'm not quite sure why that would be. If you can't see them, can anyone else? Is anyone else got that problem? If you go to 99juices.com, if you go there, that'll take you to the Jess Peachy recipe. Then click on my name, or click on let's have a look. Yeah, click on my name just above that recipe, and it'll bring up all my other recipes. Try clicking on strawberry kiwi and strawberry crunch, and see if you folks can see anything there. If not, then we've got a problem. Came right up for you, working fine for me. Okay. Yeah, not quite sure why that is then. J5, are you on, I say J5, I bet it's J Shaw, isn't it? But I say J5. J5, are you, well, what are you on? A mobile, PC, tablet? It could be something to do with that. But it shouldn't do, because I've tried it on all of them and they all come up just fine. I assumed you lived in England, you being a Pom and all. Yeah, that's right. Oh, and Pom's got an H in it. Yeah. Prisoner of Her Majesty. I'm a pommy bastard. Everyone else. Oh no, the link will pop up, but once you get to the link, once that page opens up, go above it and click on my name so it brings up the other recipes, and then click on strawberry crunch or strawberry kiwi and see if you get them come up. What I'll do, actually, let's just give you the link to the page that I'm talking about. That would be the easiest thing to do. Go to this link, go there, and then click on strawberry crunch and straw kiwi. And see if they come up okay for you. Okay, done that. No strawberry crunch or strawberry kiwi. That's strange, because the owner actually done that for me. I spoke to him on the phone a couple of weeks ago, and I said, I'm so sorry. I said, I haven't got many recipes up on your site yet. I said, I just ain't got time. He said, well, go ahead and give me a link to your Dropbox and I'll start adding them for you. So he added a couple for me. So obviously there's a problem with him adding them. Maybe, hang on, 1 second a minute. Maybe if I go in there, why don't I go in there and edit it and go save recipe and just make one little change and save. Alright, now try, actually let me do strawberry kiwi as well while I'm there. Strawberry kiwi and edit and save. Now what am I going to change here? There, and save. Okay. Alright, try them now, folks. See if they come up now, because I just edited them both. Sent me a PM on Facebook. I don't see one there. No, don't see one, Stuart. Hey Thomas, time for you to mix some juice. Yeah, I'm not running low on anything, but I need to be mixing some more. This monster custard though, folks, do you know what? I think I need a recipe for it, don't I? I don't think I've got it up anywhere. I'll put it up on 99 Juices after this live feed. So where you guys just been going, I'll put monster custard up there. And put it on there that it needs a monster steep. Okay, yeah, try them again if you would, guys. There's the thing again. Go there, refresh your browsers, whatever you need to do, and try strawberry kiwi and strawberry crunch again. This time I've saved them as me, and maybe this will change it. Nikki, great to have you here. Thanks for stopping by. That's strange. Alright, I'll put them up completely new again. I'll have to redo them. I'll let him know that's happened, because I don't understand why that would do that. I wonder why, because they've not got any views and they've not got any thanks with them or anything else, whereas the other ones do. So yeah, I'm not sure why that would be. They've been up there for a little while as well. Okay, yeah, I'll go in and redo them myself and put them up. Once I finish this live feed, I'll do the monster custard one and I'll redo both of those. That'll be my some of my homework tonight. Let me see what's in monster custard. Oh, Alan Stewart, I've got some stuff from you now. Okay. Oh. Oh, hold on. I know what's wrong, guys. Hold on, I think I know what's wrong. I don't think they've got edit your recipe. I know what's wrong. Yeah, private recipe, only I can see it. There we go. Right, let's save it. That now you'll be able to see it. I didn't even notice that. Strawberry kiwi is now visible. And strawberry crunch. I forgot about that. He did tell me that when he put them up there, he was going to keep them private in case I needed to make any changes to them. There, now you can see them both. And if you can't, then we got some serious issues. That is why they weren't there. We got it. I forgot that he did tell me that. He said, I'll put them up there, but I'll keep them private, and then you can publish them when you like, just in case you want to add a thumbnail or something, which I will. I'll put thumbnails on them. That was why it was. So we're good now. Thanks for that picture, Stuart, that you just forwarded to me, because then I realised what was going on. You couldn't actually see them at all. I thought you meant they were there and you clicked on them and there was nothing. But I understood what was going on then. The strawberry kiwi is very simple. It's strawberry with 3 different kiwis, and it's one of my oldest all-day vapes, and I haven't made any for ages, and I really need to, because I've got loads of kiwi and loads of red touch, and I need to put some more together. But it's one of my favorites, and I made it because when I went to England last time, or the time before, can't remember when it was, I think it was the last time, I went to Cheddar and I forgot to take my juice out of the car, and we parked all the way up the gorge and walked down towards the caves, and there was a vape shop right opposite the cave, and I said, right, I'll go in there rather than walk back to the car. So I go in there and I got this this e-juice in there, and it was strawberry kiwi, and I loved it, so I come back and cloned it. I forgot about that. It's actually a clone, or very close to it anyway, but it's a really, really good vape. And the strawberry crunches as well, it's a really nice vape. Again, very simple. The simple ones are always good. Folks, I'm going to give you about another 10 minutes of my time, and then I am probably going to get out of here. This is something I don't normally do. I don't vape a lot of custard anymore, but this Monster custard is good. That's what I was looking for, wasn't it? Monster custard in here. See what's in it. Monster custard. Do you know what? Folks, bear with me. I'm going to go up. I'm going to put this on 99 juices right now. That way you've got it. I won't add anything to. I won't put any pictures up or anything. Let's have a look. Right, it's 100% VG. 30 mils there. Yep. That's VG as well. Okay. Then we've got vanilla custard. Vanilla custard by Capella, which is 7%. Then we've got Bavarian cream. Bavarian cream by Flavor West, which is my favourite Bavarian cream. And buttercream. That's another great one as well. Buttercream by Capella. If you want to make a cream richer, but you don't want to use custard, that's the one to use. Cream by Flavora. Another excellent cream. Actually, probably one of the best ones out there. If you want just cream, cream by Flavora is amazing. Marshmallow by Capella. So I normally always use Marshmallow by FA, but I've been using Capella's quite a lot lately. It's definitely got a different taste to it. And Vanilla Swirl. God, I forgot about Vanilla Swirl. I need to be going back to that a few times as well. Vanilla Swirl. 2%. Right, save recipe. Monster custard. Monster custard. Sorry folks, bear with me, I'm just typing some stuff in here and then that'll be available as well and you'll have it right now. Oh, come on, spell idiot. Alright. Tags. Custard, cream, monster, that'll do. Okay, and steep time, they've still got it in hours, which means I've got to get the calculator right, which, alright, 3 months is 12 weeks, let's just call it 10 weeks. Well, that's easy if you times in by 10, isn't it? It's 24 hours. So that can't be right. No, that ain't right. It's 10 weeks, which is 70 days times 24. Right, there we go. 1680. All right. Save. Oh, it said error. F you. Why is there an error? Oh, come on, I just typed all that out, you shithead. No, it's giving me an error. Right, maybe I've got too many things in the description. Maybe. No, it's giving me an error, folks. Shit. Nope, can't do it. There must be an error on their site. It was alright just a minute ago. God damn it. Nothing's ever simple, is it? Just make sure it didn't come up. No, it didn't. Is there something I've not done properly? No. Oh well, I'll figure that out later. I'll try and put it up, folks. If not, I'll type it out in the description below. I'll get you your monster custard recipe. Glenn, how you doing? Yeah, I didn't get washed away. I'm all right. It got a bit hairy though. They gave us an extreme tornado alert, which I've never seen before. And when I looked at it, there was that little like J-hook thing on the bottom of the on the sail, which was right near the house. And I said to my wife, "This ain't no joke." I said, "That's where it is." But we didn't get it. Thank God. It didn't. I don't think it turned into a tornado. Rory, it does. 3 weeks is perfect because 2 weeks it's not quite there. But yes, I would say I would say something like 4 or 5 weeks, and it's really at its prime. But 3 weeks and it's there. But before then, it's just not. It doesn't do it. Guys, I'm going to give you just a few more. Actually, I'm going to try this bitch one more time and make sure that I haven't forgotten something. Maybe it's because... Let's try it at 70, 30. No. Won't let me do it. I guess I need to get hold of the owner. Ah, shit. Alright. Gonna give up with that. I shall text the owner as soon as this feeds over. Like I said, I've got just a few more minutes, folks. J5, you got work tomorrow, isn't it? A holiday? Well, it depends what you do, doesn't it? Not everyone gets it. If you're a doctor or a nurse or someone like that, you're not going to get it, are you? Yeah, the monster custard, everyone. As soon as this live feeds over, I'm going to put it in the description underneath. So you'll have the recipe right there. So bear with me. It's the first thing I'll do when I shut this down is put the recipe up. That way you can look at it at your own time, at your own leisure. Or should I put it on ELR? No, I'm going to put it on, I want it on 99 Juices. That's where I put my stuff now. I'll put it in the description of the video. So just... oh, the only trouble is with that, the video takes a while to come out, doesn't it? Do you know what? I will put it on ELR. Bear with me. We're going to ELR. Right. Let's get signed in. I can't see the chat, by the way, just in case you're wondering. Create recipe. Right, make 30 ml. Desired PG, VG. Nicotine strength. Suggested steep time in days was 70. Alright, add flavour. Right, we're going to do it this way and I'll put it on ELR. I'll just drop the link in there and then put the link under the video. Oh, get out of there. Okay. Right, vanilla custard. Why isn't Capella like the first one that comes up? Come on, ELR. You gotta be shitting me. Huh. Oh, this is annoying. Well, how the hell can you get vanilla custard up here? Did I spell it wrong? Vanilla custard. Huh. Well, do you know what? Both sites are a pain in the ass. Vanilla custard by Capella. Why is it not showing me that? Is it because I capitalized it? That is bizarre. Can anyone shed some light on that? Why it won't bring up vanilla custard by Capella? Oh, maybe if I put cap vanilla custard. No, that's French vanilla. Vanilla custard. There we go. Assholes. God, it takes so long just to get that. Something is wrong with the numbers. The VG/PG ratio. Well, yeah, no shit. Why don't you work it out? Bavarian cream flavor west 2%. Buttercream. Buttercream 1%. I'm adamant to get this up tonight. Marshmallow Capella 2 and vanilla swirl. 2. It says something is wrong. Normally, that'll do. No, it won't let me. Oh god, this is such a pain in the ass. There, just leave it like that. Oh, just put max VG, you dickhead. That'll make it better. Right, save. Please fill out this field. Monster custard. Right, you've got it now, folks. It's coming. Not even gonna add. Oh, not even gonna add description to it. It is what it is. Now we just sit back and wait for ELR to process it. It'll be another hour. It's doing its stuff, folks. Chris B said, didn't you do a monster custard on a live stream and it's probably the hours you entered are too many? Do you know what? Good thinking. It could be the hours are too many. I never even thought about that. Well, it's on ELR, but ELR's taking ages to process it. It's just spinning. Alright, ELR's got it. I will add it to 99 Juices. That's probably what it is. Well picked up. I bet that's what it is. It was too many hours. Here it is on ELR. We got it. I'm going to try 99 Juices again though, for the pure hell of it. You have to put up with me again for a little bit. Oh, vanilla custard. Oh. Right, 7. Actually, I'll just put 0 for steep time and then just leave it in the description. Oh, come on. Alright, Bavarian cream 2, buttercream, one thing I do like about this 99 Juices is when you're typing it out, it does give you, it comes up pretty quick what you're after. Cream by Flavora, which is 2, marshmallow, don't know why I need to look, I should know it by now. It's 2, the last one's vanilla swirl. Which again is 2. Alright, save recipe. Monster custard. Monster custard. Alright. Steep time. It looks like I've got to put something in there. Alright, custard. Vanilla. Cream. Alright. Yeah, it done it that time. It must have been the hours. Well picked up on. So now we have it on both of them. Okay. Let's give you a link. There. We got it up. We got it on two of them now. How do you like Hang Seng caramel toffee? I don't know if you've seen my video the other day, Train. I've not used it yet, but I really did. It's very promising. I was going to say I really did like it. Well, I definitely mean is I really do think it's promising. Let's get it again. No, that's ice cream. That's another thing I'm glad I got, because I was going to do their vanilla bean ice cream, and Ball City flavors were out of it. So I just got ice cream in the end. But now I've got it, I'm thinking to myself, it's probably good I have got an ice cream without vanilla in it. Because sometimes you're trying to make ice creams, you don't want vanilla. It's very, very concentrated. So give me a second while it disperses, but it's pretty strong. Does it say butter? No, it doesn't. It says caramel toffee, but it's very, very buttery. If you imagine TFA's butter mixed with like butterscotch ripple, or like it's kind of, that's what it reminds me of. It's real buttery. JFM, how you doing? You only just caught me, JFM. I'm about to close shop. But Train, yeah, if you're looking for something really, a real like butter toffee, butter caramel taste, I would say go for this caramel toffee by Hang Seng. I'll have to use it because, well, I've got to use them all obviously, but it is really buttery. I think you could just use it as butter. That's what it reminds me of, just butter. It's got the toffee and stuff, but oh, it's on the way. Cool. You ain't gonna be disappointed. It's like I said, I wouldn't say it's creamy. I've said butter 1,000 times now. It's buttery. It's nice. So how's Mr. JFM doing tonight? I'm going to actually stay here another 10 minutes. I said I was going to go like 20 minutes ago, but seeing JFM come in, I've got to give him 10 minutes. Is my co-host, and if I'm around Wednesday, John, I'll get up with you and we'll do a joint live feed on my channel, as long as and obviously if you're available as well. Popcorn lung, yeah. So do you know what? I wonder what's in here, because to get a buttery taste like that, I didn't see. Did it come with any warnings? Because normally it does on their site. It normally has something around it. Ball City flavors. Let's have a look. Brands. Oh, Hang Seng. Caramel toffee. Gone past it. Caramel toffee. It's not got that border around it. Oh, hang on. Nope, the only warning it's got is concentrate, and it must be diluted. We know that. Someone put on there, by far the best caramel I have bought. I have bought so many in attempt to recreate a premium I used to enjoy, and no other caramel came close to the flavour. This caramel toffee tastes like thick, creamy, condensed, sweetened milk and gooey caramel. Doesn't quite taste like a translucent toffee in any way, which I agree with there. But more like, I don't know what that word is. Oh, he puts there, which is a heavy cream, thick style caramel. 1 to 2% is enough in a mix. I use 1.25 mostly, and it goes great with tobaccos. Okay, it's a delicious and unique flavour, and a really great find. I never did read that when I ordered it. I just seen it and thought they do a caramel as well, but I just seen the caramel toffee, and it just kind of sounded nice. Okay, folks. Unless I was going to say unless somebody else has got a question, but that if that happens, I'll be on here another hour. But I appreciate you. Appreciate you all coming on. Yeah, you're right. There's more diacetyl in cigarettes, and no one has ever got popcorn lung. And they don't really know if that's what caused it. In that popcorn factory, they don't know if that was it. I mean, it could have been damn mold in the air vents for all they know. But who knows? I mean, it's all you hear about is. But shit, the less nasties or possible nasties that are in our stuff, the better, I guess. Why vape anything that we don't have to? Wait, I got a question. Okay. Go on, I'm waiting. I'm going to wait for your question. That's the only question I'm going to answer. You're welcome, Fanger. Have a good night, Train. I'm going to keep on this monster custard. It's good. Yeah, I agree with you, Stuart. Can you stay longer and keep me happy? I don't know about that. Joking, wanted you to stay. Okay. When I stayed, it worked. I was waiting. If you'd have just carried on and you not responded, I would have probably sat here for an hour. Just joking. Oh dear. Rag is pretty good as a shake and vape, but I would say it's better after a week. But when I done a shake and vape on it, I was like, oh, this is going in a video. It's really good. But when you shake and vape it, the cranberry, which I love the cranberry is very strong. It comes through. You know it's in there. Where after about a week, you don't know what's in there. You don't know that the cranberry's in there. You just know that something's giving you that little pop to your taste buds. So I would say a week is better. Yeah, thanks all. Don't know how safe vape VG. No, what do you know? What, Rory? Before I go, something my doctor said to me. He said, are you still smoking? And I said, no, I quit. And he said, that's great. I said, but I vape now. And he was like, well, that's just as bad. And I looked at him and I said, no, it's not. And he was like, well, he said, it's possibly. This is going back 2 or 3 years. And he said, nobody knows what happens on a molecular level when you heat something that much. You don't know what carcinogens and everything else is made when it goes. He said because nobody has done the study and nobody's gone 20 years in the future and realised that all that shit once was causing them trouble. And I do kind of believe in that. I vape and I'm going to carry on vaping because it's better than damn cigarettes, and I know it is. But it kind of made me think. He had a good point that when you do heat something up that much, do you know what's happening to it? But I'm no scientist, and I'm sure people. I know there's many papers written on it for and against it, so we could sit here talking about that all night. But I'm not going to because I've got shit I need to do. But thank you all for coming. Love doing this. 2-hour one. Looking forward to being with John on Wednesday, as long as we can both make it. But we will plan on it, and it'll be somewhere between 6 and 7:30, somewhere in that. That's EST, so that would be somewhere between somewhere between 11 and 12:30 midnight in England. Oh, your wife's doctor said the same thing? Yeah. And they've got a point. They have got a point. Yeah, vape cleric, you made it. There you go. You got in here. Okay, folks, I am out of here. Thanks for sticking with me. Appreciate your support, and we wouldn't be doing this if it wasn't for you folks coming in. So for those that you can make it Wednesday, it'd be great to see you again. And if not, I'll see you next weekend, because you will make it next weekend. I'm telling you, you will. And I will try and be here Saturday night, but I can't promise it. If not, I'll do another Sunday. But at least, well, if I can't make it, maybe I'll do a Friday. I'll try and make it work. Whatever. God, I'll be here all night talking. Thanks very much. I'm going. I appreciate it, folks. Once you get the 2 thumbs up, you know it's all over.